everybody, it's Tanya with Scrappychics.com and your creative partner with Kiwi Lane. Today I'm bringing you a Valentine's tutorial. I'm going to show you how to make these, I call them money wallets. And these are a great way for, if you have children like mine are young adults and they're guys. So they don't get into this whole big Valentine thing. They're almost 19 and 21. So that's just not their thing. So giving them a little goodie bag or a little Valentine pail or anything like that, that's just not their thing. They just want the cash. So what I've done is I've made these money wallets and I've used the Kiwi Lane Templates. And I'm going to show you the two that I've made, and then I'm going to make a third one. So your cash just goes right in there, and I use a Velcro closure. And then this is, you hold a special place in my heart. And then I also decorated the back, and I accessorized with some foam glitter hearts that I had, and I used some of the pearls. And I'll have a list of all the Kiwi Lane templates below. I always list those, but I just wanted to show you these two, and then we do a quick one together. And I'll show you this one up close. And then here's the back. And then, and you may not have, some people may have never seen a $2 bill. I got this at Christmas as a gift. So I love it. I'm not going to spend it. It has President Jefferson on it. But that's what a United States $2 bill looks like, if you've never seen one. Pretty cool. And then that just folds over. So I thought we would make one of these together. It's a very quick and easy project with a piece of cardstock. Okay, so what you want to start out with is you want to start out with a piece of cardstock that that is 7.5 across and 8 inches wide. Okay, and so you're going to put this in your scoreboard here, and you only have 2 score lines that you have to make. This is really simple, really easy. There's more tutorials online, and they go, they're more in depth than mine, but I like easy projects if possible. So I've already scored it, but I'm going to rescore it and show you. So you're going to score on the 2-inch line and the 5.5-inch line. So you make your 2 score lines, and that's going to be on the 7.5. So you put your paper, actually it's going to be on the 8-inch side. So you put your paper in where it measures to the 8-inch side, and you score on the 2 and the 5.5. And see, that makes your wallet like that. Okay, now we're going to cover this. Okay, so I have some Valentine paper here that I've already picked out. I didn't have any Valentine scraps, but I did have some Valentine paper. And I'm not big on measuring. I'll be honest with you, I hate to measure. So I'm just going to eyeball this actually. And I want to leave a little border. Let me make sure I'm in frame. Yep. So I want to leave a little border. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to eyeball this right here and right here. And then I'm going to make my cut. And now I've got to see where my mark is. Here it is. So my mark is here. So I'm going to cut that. And then okay, and so that ended up measuring just a tad bit over 8 inches here. And see how that leaves a border? Okay, Then you take you can use adhesive as far as tape runner. I just like to use the art glitter glue. So I'm just going to put some art glitter glue on here and stick this on. And just burnish that down. And if you get a little bit of glitter glue that runs over, you can just wipe that off. It does dry clear. So you can just give that a burnish with your fingers, or you can use a bone folder, whichever. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and glue just the sides. You only want to do the sides because if you glue anything else other than the sides, you'll glue you don't want to glue your envelope completely shut. So just go ahead and put a little bit of art glitter glue on the sides only, and then go ahead and burnish that down. And that makes your pocket in order to hold your money. Okay. So I'll go ahead and show you that the money fits right in there, just like that. And it'll hold quite a bit, which your kids will like, or whoever you give this to. So if you want to be funny and give them like a 10, but do it in ones, or a 20 and do all ones, that sounds like something I would do for my kids. Just give it to them all in ones. Make them think they're getting a lot. Okay, so you have, from where you cut, you have some of this scrap paper left over. So I'm just going to eyeball this. And I'm just going to make my marks just so there's a little border around the edge. And then do my cuts. Okay, so now we're just going to put this piece here. And again, you can use wet adhesive or dry adhesive. And then you can just burnish that down with your fingers. Okay. And then let's go ahead and get our back piece on. And again, I'll just use a piece of this scrap. And again, I'm just eyeballing this. I'm not really measuring out precisely. You just glue this on. And there's our money envelope. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is go ahead and do the Velcro. So how I do this, I just go ahead and stick my two Velcro dots together. And then I shut this and kind of eyeball right where I want it to go with my finger. And that didn't quite line up where I wanted it to go. So So it's going to need to move down just a little bit. That's where it needs to go. Just like that. And let's make sure that yep, it fits right in there. Okay. So now that you have that down, now you can accessorize or embellish with your templates. And for this one, I used the a la carte heart to heart. And so there's two templates. There's template 1 and template 2. And then I use the a la carte dart. So those are the 3 templates that I've already cut out. And I cut these out in coordinating colors to go that match the paper. And I inked around the edges. And I think this would be pretty, doing this like this. Okay, so I'm going to play around with this. I don't know if I want this in front or behind. I think I like it behind better. So we're going to go with it. Okay, so I'm going to put a little art glitter glue just in the center part of the arrow. And kind of burnish that down with my finger. And then wipe off the excess. And I want to give this a little dimension, actually. That's what I want to do. So let me get my foam squares here. And I'm going to open up some foam squares. And I'm going to give my heart some dimension. So I think that would look, yeah, that would look good. So I'm going to put my foam squares on. And let me put my pen back in my art glitter glue so it doesn't dry. Okay. Okay, so we're going to put this, yeah, and see that gives it a little bit of height. And then you just stick your heart on here, but only glue this side. If you end up gluing this, you'll glue the whole thing down. And you don't want to do that because you want to be able to lift that up. So just glue the top portion. Of that heart. Okay, and then we can do the back. So I cut another one out. And I want to give this a little bit of dimension. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to glue this on like this. And then I'm going to put some foam squares on the back of this one. Like this. just like that. And I think we can add some jewels. And I have all these red and pink and purple. I have all these different colored jewels. I'm really liking these red pearls. These came from the Dollar Tree. But I think that will look good. Just like that. Okay, so I'm going to move these over. And then I'll do 3 small dots of art glitter glue. Let me see. Use my jewel picker. It doesn't want to pick them up. Move it around with that. There it goes. And that just gives that a little more texture there. And you can wipe the excess glue off, and don't worry about if the glue smears because it dries clear. All right, and I think I'll add some to this heart as well. I'll add some red pearls. I think that's pretty. This one does not want to cooperate. And let my jewel picker pick it up. There it goes. There we go. So now, when this dries, that'll dry clear. So now we have our 3 money holders using 3 of the Kiwi Lane templates. So we have this version and this version. And then we have the one that has the jar as well. I think they're simple, but I think they're pretty. They're all different. So that's the fronts. And then I'll show you the back side one more time. And I hope you enjoyed this money wallet tutorial, and I hope you are inspired to make one. It doesn't have to be for your kids. It can be for anyone. And I hope you enjoy your Valentine crafting. Thank you again for tuning in. Have a great day.